Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so continuing on, a few more Koroks to get here, 10 in total. And I want to get another Stalnox and another Boss Bopkin, amongst other things. Alright guys, so a couple of videos ago, I said that there was a silver rupee here. I was mistaken, there was a gnarled stick or something. So, but I knew I did some kind of a bad boy nest, a wooden structure, and there was a silver rupee on top. So I just got my lines crossed. That bad boy nest is actually right here, guys. So I'm going to be hitting that as part of this little roundabout. But as you can see, I've kind of taken the liberty. That was the shrine quest we just finished. I more or less just kind of hoofed it over here, and I'm on top of this little mountain peak. There's going to be a Korok seed right there. And there's actually a twofer right here. But if you guys want that one, I got that in an earlier video. The I need to find my friend is on top of East Hill over here by Kakriko Village. And I think there's a Zonai wing there, so you can fly him over there pretty quickly. Alright, so from there, I'm going to get another Korok seed right here. There's another one right here. Oh, and the skull and crossbones, guys, that's a blue Lionel. Now, in my game, he's going to be dead. But in your game, he may not be, so be aware of that. Another Korok seed there. Another one right around here. Ish. Another one up here. And then that's where our Stalnox and Boss Bobkin are going to be. Another Korok seed right around here somewhere. Alright, that should get us going. So now this one, it's a 3 statue configuration, so you got to make sure 3 apples make it into the basket there. And I never seem to be able to do that. Ah, check me out. First try. Woot woot! I think that's the first time ever. Normally, like, all 5 bounce out and go different directions. Alright, so I'm going to beeline it straight over toward my pins there. And I already see that bad boy nest coming into view. That's where our silver rupee will be. But before that, I got my pin here. That's a tree with a Korok seed in it. Now this one, you can actually literally just kind of glide into and pop it. Oh, wait. Check me out. Okay, so apparently you can't do that. You have to walk into it from the side. That's pretty cool. Merry-go-round Korok seed. Alright, so from here I'm going to hit that blue pin. Now this is where that Lionel's going to be if he is in your game. This is his stomping grounds out here. Another cool thing about this region, guys, lots and lots of Fleet Lotus seeds. Now, I'm not going to scoop every one of them up, but, you know, y'all should. They make real good. You can do 4 in a cooking pot that gets you a high-level speed boost, speaking of the devil. I've got tons of these things. I keep forgetting to chew them up. Now, that wasn't the 4 Fleet Lotus seeds. That only had 2, which means I probably made that with rush rooms. But yeah, so 4 Fleet Lotus seeds, that makes a high-level speed meal. Or you can do a hot-footed frog, a monster part, and 3 Fleet Lotus seeds, and that also gets you a high-level speed elixir. Not a bad deal. Alright, so here's our Korok seed hiding under the bridge. He's like the bridge troll. Get off my bridge. Alright, a couple more Lizzles in the area. I actually need to do a little bit of wefting clapping. Need to do a little bit of weapon crafting. Alright guys, so from here, oh, check this out. Anytime you see like a big sky chunk like this, a lot of times you'll find these on like mountain peaks or something. But they're always a puzzle of some sort, so if you want the loot inside, this one in particular, just, you know, ultra hand that block out of the way. There's a treasure chest in there. I think it's beam emitters or something. Now I'm curious. Far cry from beam emitters. Alright, so here's our bad boy nest. Now, I got a little trick to this one. There's a lot of bomb barrels at their disposal, so that makes this kind of a hairy fight. So what I like to do is kind of do it from the top down. And anytime, guys, you see these sky chunks, the ones that you can maneuver, you can always use those as an elevator. Pretty cool feature. Now, there is a treasure chest here. They take a minute to fall back down. They're not super fast moving. Ooh, check that out. Okay, so once again, I'm going to use this guy like an elevator. If I can get my mind right here. And you don't have to go crazy high, just, you know, high enough to be able to work the top down here. Now, there shouldn't be a bad guy on the very top floor. And here's that silver rupee, folks. I am vindicated. God, that was driving me nuts. I mean, I can't even tell you. When I got over there and opened that treasure chest over there, I was like, well, I didn't know what to do. Alright. Let's see if I can do this without... Oh, these are reds. So, you just gotta hit them. You don't have to worry about headshots. Assuming you've got, you know, a royal bow. Or equivalent. Hey, where are you going? Okay, now, those guys are easy, but the hard part is going to be the moblins. I think there are 2 black moblins here. Or 1 black and 1 blue. I can't tell. I think he's another black. Now watch out, he's got bomb barrels at his disposal, so you're gonna, you know, want to make sure you freeze him and keep him away from those things, because they will do some damage. Alright, folks. That's pretty much that, and I probably knocked all these guys off with my arrows, sure enough. I already got my rupee, so I don't even know what I'm doing up here at this point. Okay, so I'm going to use that elevator one more time. There's a Lizzle nest coming up. It's not, you know, terrible, but there are a few there. And that fight can get pretty hairy pretty quick because they're fast on their feet. Oh, another little trick, don't go straight down when you're in the air, because that's the direction Link is going to keep going when he opens his bow. You're better off going to the side, because now sideways is the direction Link is going to be going when he opens his bow. And you'll notice that he'll continue kind of moving to my right, and then at some point, you know, he will start heading more downward. But that just gives you a little bit more time in the air. Okay, there was a point to doing this. There is a treasure chest, like, right up on top of this platform. But I think it's like a Lizzle shield or something, so I'm not going to bother with it. You guys are welcome to grab it if you so desire. But for right... Oh, I forgot a Korok seed. Gotta go back for yellow. Funny, guys, I was just talking about thunderstorms and having weapons for that you know, particular purpose. And shields. And bows. And this will be a great opportunity to show you why. So now I can continue killing. I don't need to worry about getting struck. Alright guys, some more Lizzles in the area, but just to kind of show you on the map where I'm at now, I'm going to head right over to green. And lucky me, I just had a sky chunk fall right next to me. So it'll make real quick work of getting over there. Alright, Koroks coming into view now. It's one of those puff flowers, whatever, dandelions. Alright, and I don't have any sky chunks around, so I'm just going to have to hot-foot it over there. Ah, here's another one of these puzzle thingies. Might as well conquer it while we're here. Now this might be the beam emitters. Hydrant. Okay, I know there's beam emitters around here. I didn't mean to rustle this guy's feathers. Ouch. Alright, you can see I'm coming up on my purple pin here just to show you on the map. That's our next Korok seed. Okay, and our boss Bobkin and Stalnox are right across the way. You can already see him running around out there. And I do like to muddle bud this guy just for a minute. I won't necessarily let them completely kill, you know, themselves. But, just kind of gives them a head start on damage before I get over there. Whoa, I think he just got struck by lightning. And I almost just got struck by lightning. Yep, that's my first just straight up Boss Bobkin horn of the game. Okay, these are just red, so all I gotta do is hit them somewhere. Whoops. How did I do that? It's like I got 2 headshots with 1 arrow. That's pretty wild. And I got it on video. Woohoo! Wait, did I push the record button? Yes, I did. Some of you might know why I have to ask that question now. That's okay. Alright folks, so you can see there's a well here. Now before I go well diving, there is a treasure chest. I don't think this is the rupee. There we go. This is the rupees. Alright, that's where we're at. So I'm going to hop down in that well, and that's where our good friend the Stalnox is going to be. And it's one of these blow 'em up types. Now there's a little bit of looting to do in the cave. You know, some pickups mostly. But guys, be careful not to throw bombs from inside the water. If you try to throw a bomb, even though the game lets you, you know, it'll let me. But if you try to actually do that, it'll just blow up and kill yourself. Or, you know, waste a fairy. Or 3. Alright, that should have done it. You know, this is a real close quarters combat situation. You're surrounded by water, and there's all these rocks that are still left. So, What I like to do is try to use them for, you know, bow and arrow time. I didn't quite get enough height on that last one. Nuts. There we go. Yeah, so, you know, it's kind of a bad situation, all this stuff in the way. It might be worth your while to try to clear some more of these loose rocks. Ouch. I don't know what I was thinking there. Nope, I didn't think that was going to work. What is going on with my bow? There we go. Oh, look at that. Royal stuff. Royal broadsword. Hey, I'm curious. What do we got? Same. Okay, good to know. No bumps yet. You guys might have bumps in your game, though. Alright, so I'm actually going to mark this. I'm trying to keep track of all my Stalnox. Alright, heading on down to our Korok seed here. Now, there's a dancing idiot over there, be aware of that. That electricity really smarts in the wetlands here. That blast radius is what gets you. Okay, there's building materials here, so you could build a little go-kart or something if you'd like. But I just kind of like to walk them over because there's some stuff on the way. Case in point, there's a well. Now, I'm going to mark on the map where we're going. He's actually over there by where the shrine is. So if you can remember, the shrine's like right next to where he needs to go. That's kind of a beacon. But I'll go ahead and mark the map here just to kind of show you where he goes. Oh yeah, well. Oh yeah, it's a good well. Sticky frogs. So if you need to farm sticky frogs, you can usually get 4 in here. No, he's not there. Maybe I scared him away when I hopped down. Sometimes you can still see them in the water swimming. Yep, there he is. So yeah, nice little loot spot for sticky frogs. Pretty consistent too, and they will respawn in time. Okay, not much else going on here. There's a note to read and a couple barrels to break open if you'd like. Okay, so getting our friend... So there would be some stuff on the way. For one, there's another big sky chunk here. Okay, now this one, it's got a secret cavity in the very middle. So this one's tough to hit. But usually right around here I get in there. Yep, I'm in there. And the only way out is to ascend again. Rockets, baby. Okay, be careful. You got some Lizzle trouble out here to the left and to the right. I don't know if you can see that. It's real hard to see through the YouTube, especially when it's dark and raining in the games, I notice. Alright, so I'll go ahead and get him taken care of. And now that he's taken care of, it's shrine time. Now I'm just going to hit the travel gate for now. And there's also a little mini cave here. It's not a named cave, it's just like a little inlet or whatever, cavern. But I like to hit it because I can't remember what treasure is in here. Oh, that lightning didn't take long to find me, did it? Alright, now this is a good spear situation. We got bomb barrels, that's a problem. The spears are much more controllable. So, let's see what I can tip that with. Case in point. Well, they all add up. Alright guys, so from here, looks like it's finally done thunderstorming. I got 2 more Korok seeds to grab, and there's also another little point of interest here. Alright, so that's where we are. Okay, there's a Korok seed here. Another one over here, and I can't remember which building, so I'll just put the pin in the middle. And that point of interest I mentioned is right here. And I don't know, it feels like there's something else in the woods here. I'm going to run through there and check that real fast. Okay, so not much great over here. It's just more or less normal pickup stuff. Thought there was something more fun over here. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get that Korok. Now, this one's a little tricky. Alright, so as you can see, there's a couple of sky chunks here. Most helpful. That'll get us topside for this Korok seed here. Alright, so these are tough to hit. What I like to do is use a bomb arrow for the one in the middle, because that takes care of 2. And then this one you just gotta, you know, go for it. Alright, here's that point of interest I mentioned. Now, there's a staircase going down, but that puts you on the wrong side of bars. You can't get in there from here. So I'll show you guys another way in, and that'll put us on the side of the bars we need to be. Okay, and I'm using a royal spear, so if I can, I'm going to do some perfect dodges here. Double damage, can't beat it. Look how fast he just goes. That's only during, you know, perfect dodge. It's still a good weapon anyway, but that perfect dodge just really puts that damage out. Alright guys, so here's the way in that I mentioned. Now, it kind of looks like it doesn't go anywhere, but if you look up, you'll see kind of like an X marks the spot. That's what you're looking for. X marks the spot indeed. Now, there's a treasure chest in here, and I think that's a knight's shield. And I'll show you guys how to get that if you're interested. and there you have it. Alright folks, as you can see, I just finished ascending from there, and now I'm at our Korok seed number 10. And this is going to be our last one, I know, sad face. But folks, I enjoyed making the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And let's see here. Yep, so if it's raining in your game, you won't be able to use fire here. But what you can do is use any kind of one-handed swinging weapon there, and that might even do it, I'm not sure. I always just use one-handed swingers, and that gets the leaves out of your way as well. Hey folks, hope that helped you all out. Best of luck to you, and happy hunting!